Yeah, this was a crazy fantasy week because Taysom got more than 12 points, and it was the worst performance out of the 4 players that you picked.
Wow.
So
Really?
they've got,
I was wondering why I got negative 2 points.
Yeah, look at the other players.
I know, yeah, I see that now. I didn't
so
realize
fucking
that.
Unlucky, man. Minus 2 points for Dave.
I thought I was golden. I was like, oh, Taysom had a good game. I had no idea who everybody else picked, though.
Yeah, Kevin picked Carr, and Carr was second worst. I don't think anyone won with Carr. Chris Olave, plus 1 point for Ralph, and Kamara was the best, plus 2 points for Andrew.
I'm
And
surprised.
Andrew also predicted as the only one to pick the Texans to win.
So, I'm surprised I got any points at all since I picked the Saints 31-0 and they lost. But Dave, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Let me look up what I picked. I'm expecting this to be. I'm expecting Trevor Lawrence to play, but
the over/under, by the way, for this game. I mean,
12. Is it 12?
It's 39.5.
And I would still, and that's it's funny you said that, Andrew, because that's exactly where I was. That is exactly where I was going with this. I would still pound the over on this. I do not think this is going to be a high scoring.
You mean the under?
You mean the under?
Sorry, yes, I would pound the under. Yes, sorry, not. No, my God. I still think this is going to be a low scoring game, even with Trevor Lawrence playing. Saints defense, I think, is going to do a decent job, especially at home with the crowd behind them. I think they're going to do a decent job keeping the Jaguars contained. And of course, I have no confidence or faith in the Saints offense to move the ball at all or do anything beyond their opponent's 30-yard line. So I'm looking for my Twitter right now. Oh, here it is. So I told Thomas I thought the Jacksonville Jaguars were going to win. I picked them winning 17-10. So yeah, I guess I am. The Saints somewhere they'll score a touchdown somewhere.
Somehow.
Yeah, defense.
I don't believe you.
Special teams touchdown.
Okay.
And for my guy, I guess I haven't picked Alvin Kamara yet, right? Have I not picked him yet?
Yeah.
Nope.
I'll take him. I'll take him this week.
Wise choice. Choice.
So I guess I'll go. I gave Thomas 2 picks because I wasn't sure when I did this. When I sent him the pick
I should
yesterday.
deduct 1 point for that, man.
Well, I had to be like, Trevor Lawrence, is he going to start? Is he not? We weren't sure. And I was all set before I threw up, before I got drunk. I was all set before the show. I was going to pick the Jaguars and terrible. The Saints are awful. They're going to demote Pete Carmichael. They'll have Ronald Curry call the plays. They're going to have 10 days off, yada, yada, yada. But I'm going to tell you this. If the Saints win Thursday and the Atlanta Falcons beat the Bucs on Sunday, which of course is very possible because both of those teams are no better than the Saints will be tied for first at 4-3. A team that most of the fan base sorta kinda hates. The Saints are going to beat the Jaguars. I don't know how. I can't really give you logical reasons. My chest is on fire at the moment. Saints. Thomas put the score up. I think I said if the Saints win, it would be 17-13. So I'm going to say Saints 17-13.
You were almost right.
17-14. My player of the week, Jamal Williams. He comes back from IR. 2 red zone touchdowns.
Ready to go? Is he ready to go?
Yeah, 2 red zone touchdowns. Saints 17-14. That's my pick. First
Not
place
bad.
Saints 4-3. 4-3. We'll get 10 days of enjoyment of the Saints being amazing. How about that?
Well, I'll just tell you guys this: if Pete
Someone message
Carmichael
Kevin, by the way.
sounds good. If Pete Carmichael had any stones and Jake Hayner's back this week, he would start him, and
No way.
go nuts and see what happens.
No way.
I think it's going to be like Dave said, but even worse. I think the Saints defense is going to get hosed by Etienne and Trevor Lawrence because they didn't have time to prepare because it's a Thursday night game. 27-10, Jaguars win.
Ooh.
I think the Jaguars get cooking a little bit on offense. Defense doesn't have as good of a game again, not as much time to prepare.
Fuck you, Andre George.
I just don't see how this offensive line can protect Derek Carr. Yeah, so I think the Saints get a garbage time touchdown late. I'm going to pick Jameis Winston. That's my fantasy player.
Famous Jameis.
That is sadness.
He's going to throw a touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
That is ballsy. That is play the violin music, Thomas. Jesus, that is sad. That is sad. So what did Kevin pick? Speaking of sad violin music,
What do you think Kevin picked, guys?
I think Kevin picked.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Kevin, you're live on the air. We need your. Well, we haven't unveiled your game pick yet.
Yeah,
so
you can do your whole thing. Do your whole thing.
Just to be clear, I am allowed to pick a repeat player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
once.
Just once.
Let's see. Right. He went with Kamara. He went with Jamal.
How do you know this? You're
And
watching?
Raul.
Are you in
no.
the room? Are
And
you
then
in the
lost
house
your
right
mind
now?
and picked Jameis.
in the house.
Is this call coming from inside the house?
See, I will go. Yeah, put me down for Olave.
Oh, again. Okay.
14-12.
We got you down.
That
Okay.
is some
Thanks,
sad-
man.
That is some sad Thursday night football. The one thing I will say about Thursday night football is usually Thursday night football has a lot of shenanigans, and Thursday night football hasn't really had the what the frick or what the what is this score? Where America's watching it is like, what is happening? And I feel like the Saints winning and blocking the Jaguars would be LOL's what is happening. But
I've seen crazier things. I mean, yeah, I was talking to a guy that was in the league, and I can't remember who he was telling. I mean, I can tell you, I guess, Chris Long, but he there's this like consensus that like everyone in the NFL can play, and there's like these guys that are like elite, right? And it's like this much of the league, and then there's everybody else. And what separates everybody else is this much. It's like a little bit stronger mentally, a little bit stronger physically, a little bit more dedicated, but like pretty much it's an even playing field and all these guys can play. And so, yeah, like I know it seems hopeless, but like whoever the Saints put in at right tackle, and as it stands right now, I don't know who the hell they're going to put in at right tackle.
Ruiz?
My understanding is it will not be Ruiz. So from what I've been told,
understanding that it's going to be Manuel from the Brothers Chicken Mart on West Esplanade.
My understanding is that Ruiz was a last minute in-game decision. He will be back at right guard. So I don't know who's going to be the right tackle. We'll find out. I'll probably find out later this week, and I can. I guess the game's in 2 days, so probably tomorrow.
Starting at guard is going to be that guy that plays saxophone on St. Charles Avenue in
Saldiveri.
I haven't been
Craxophone.
I haven't been this scared to burp since I watched Olinda Mare try to kick field goals for the Saints. Like, we're in a code red situation.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.